us? Welcome to chat time. Welcome back to chat time. We need to talk about something. It's been happening. Many of you don't know who I am because you're a future person. You're a future person. Cheers to you, future person. Hogwarts Legacy just came out, as we know. Lots of stuff around it, and I want to give my thoughts, my pennies, my dollars, my dollar bills on the subject. A little bit. And I wanted to say, what the shit is people, what are they doing? What are they doing? I'm seeing people, also, there's stuff with the Dead Space game as well. The new Dead Space game as well when it comes to trans and stuff like that. And it's either a battle of like, keep your trans stuff out of our games. You're not a gamer. Or stuff like the character Serona in Hogwarts Legacy being included. A character should be included in something if they're supposed to be in there. AKA, someone like me, if I was creating a story, I would be more inclined to include it. Or if I wasn't even who I am. I'm transgender fluid. I'm figuring out more about being a woman every day. Because I'm figuring it out myself. Thought it was just kind of swish and flick. That was the first thing I said when I tried to figure myself out. Wait a minute. My chest looks like some damn hot titties. Those people are like, ugh, what the fuck are you talking about? Weird. Trump, saying that we're a disease. There's not a lot of us. There really is not a lot of trans people in the world. It's just we stick out. Which, honestly, you should feel pretty good about. And I know people who aren't trans, and I just said that too, you did not associate with what I just said. But also, you're a future person, so you never know. Why is what comes to my head when I see stuff like... When I see all the comments and yada 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 about J.K. Rowling and Rowling, I love Harry Potter. And it doesn't stop me from loving it. I'd never be able to read the books. Now let me tell you what. Because I'm going to get into all the rest. It's going to be a chat time. Nice little chat time. If you're not here for a chat time, just don't be here. It's chat time. Like I'm talking to you, like a person. What I can't do is read the books. Because during the writing of that book, in her mindset, in J.K. Rowling's mindset, we are not people. Or, well, we're people, but we're not seen as who we are. Trans. Doesn't exist. And then it boils down to what is a woman, and this bothers me. But anytime anybody gets the question, what's a woman? Like, it's a terrifying question now. What's a woman? People get tongue-tied. A woman is a fucking category. That's what she is. A man is a fucking category. You got the biological fucking default, vagina, likes to be protected, blah blah blah. The default. Okay? And it's just been put in place for times over and over and over, and it just kind of stuck. And people are trying to push back from, hey, wait a minute. Who said that? Who said this? Who created words in the first place kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? And in some senses it makes sense. And in some others, like the word German for Germany and saying it's gendered language. People gotta know when something is too far and something is just right. Okay, this is freaking Goldilocks going to the bears and looking for porridge. Alright, if you just go and shoot all the fucking bears, you're gonna have a problem. I'm talking to everybody. Me included. You can't just attack people. You just can't. It just incites... You gotta do the opposite action. It makes you the better person, it makes you the bigger person. And don't feel good about it either. Because then you're a narcissist. See how it all just kind of fucking gets confusing? Just try and do good. And then you're like, well, that person's not doing that, and that person's not doing that. If the population of the planet was 10 people, okay, you got one person like me, which I think it's. I'm showing up the statistics of how many actual percentages of people who are trans. From what I remember, it's like 1%. It's as low as 1%, maybe 2% that are trans. Currently, future person, currently, and for some reason you see us everywhere, right? You're like, oh, I'm sick of seeing them. I'm not talking to trans people specifically right now. I'm talking to people that might have continued watching this video and are trying to think, wait a minute, maybe I want to change my perspective. Good for you. Truly. Like, right now, when it comes to every single project, everyone's gonna have a problem. So this is why I'm gonna talk about Dead Space as well. New Dead Space remake. You know the awesome word necromorph? And also, this is not an alcoholic beverage. I will be having some alcoholic beverage tonight though with Goose at Mari. Get some fun. We drink and have some fun. Goose at Mari, Goose at Mari, Goose at Mari. But no alcohol. Well, we had a shot. One. But I'm not lightweight. You know what I'm saying? I also have ADHD, so I jump from topic to topic, so if it annoys you. Dead Space. Necromorph. Awesome word. Most recently in the Goose of Mari, it's not edited yet, it's not uploaded, but I think the necromorphs are considered to be the Catholic Church. They're worshipping, you know, a marker. Catholic people love Sharpies. Makes sense. They're the Catholic Church. But people are trying to turn the necromorph, badass word, into something for trans or against trans. Ain't ever gonna catch on. But this is another thing, intention. Somebody let's just imagine the scenario. Imagine this video right now. Gets those people going necromorph. Fuck yeah. I got bones and blades coming out of me. Why would I take that as an insult? Intention is the importance here. Someone's hatred can be spewed into calling you a custard cream on top of a Badger Hill. That doesn't make sense to you, right? But what if 1 million people started saying, now I'm offended by it. Holy shit, how dare you call me that? Or, don't give a shit. Be yourself, be happy. Words have intention. Like, fuck you. You insulted? Why? Fuck you could be a beautiful, I mean, it's said a lot. People love the word fuck, except for YouTube. YouTube hates that word. They're trying to like optimize YouTube for kids. So they care for people like, you know, Logan Paul back in the day. Man, they really back some strange people, don't they? Like, form it for people. They gotta know. Like right now, like there's a lot of people, like Jacksepticeye that just curse. That dude, I got perception. Lots of people might think I'm an asshole. And as much as I say, look, I'm not. People will think it. But I genuinely think Jacksepticeye, little Mr. Jack, Sean Man himself, is one of the good ones. One of the good ones. And they won't let him say fuck cunt. Come on! Some of his best shit has been talking about badger buttholes or some shit like that. He said something like that one time. Mark said, inhale my dong. Does he feel inclined to say that more now or before? Before all this shit. Intention. So you have companies worrying about cursing, and then you have companies worrying about small little shit instead of actually worrying about, hey, wait a minute. Humanity, fucking bullshit. Wait a minute, I forgot about that part. I'm a human. So how about we try and focus on intention instead of trying to make it seem a certain way, like putting a trans character in the Hogwarts game when it wasn't intended. I would have loved... I'm not playing it currently. I'm playing Harry Potter PS1. It's Nostalgia Friday, baby. Nostalgia Friday. Nostalgia Friday. Maybe that shot got to me more than I thought. No. I get excited talking about this, even if it hurts me. I get excited. If someone calls me a freak, like every time I go out the fucking door to somebody looking at me. And I can't tell whether they just want to say hi, or they want to say hey, but guess what? I say hi, no matter what. The look, or the intention. Because my intention is there. There's a lot of people getting hurt in this world. And when I see stuff like J.K. Rowling put up tweets, of course it hurts me. I'm a human. I'm a person. And who I am doesn't fall into perspective. Just like that person in The Mandalorian. Can't remember her name. She was badass. She was buff. She was cool. People like me would look up to her. Like badass muscles and still a woman. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm proportional. No, just I'm proportional. Okay? Pretty sexy. That's all I'm saying. Pretty sexy. I'm proportional. But I'm larger. I'm a bigger person. I got big bones. And someone like that doesn't think I am a person. Doesn't think I'm a woman. Who I am. But why? The only thing people should be judging me for is why I still have a Christmas tree up on like February 10th, 11th. That's what people should be judging me for, but they're not. You are, but they're not. They're judging me for the voice that I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm a voice impressionist. I'm really good at doing voices. I could change my voice. I could do a girly voice, but it's not my voice. And lots of people can change their voices to feel more feminine, and they need to, but I don't. I don't feel the need, because it's my voice. So it would be cool to look up at people in shows sometimes, and think, badass, cool. Character was made for the story, intended, and I see inspiration. Of course it sucks when someone comes out that they're an asshole. Of course. Because it wasn't them that we looked up to, it was their character. And back to Hogwarts. I can never read the books because it was J.K. Rowling's intention, among all of it, to never put a trans character in. Because even today, she still doesn't think we're women. Or men, for that matter. But I can watch the movies. Wanna know why? Wanna know why I can enjoy the games, enjoy the movies? Because there's at least one person. One. That is maybe like me. I'm not trans, but with good intention. That would go, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with them being who they are? What's wrong with that? My grandmother, my nanny, the badass that she is. She's got strong arms. She was a tomboy back in her years. And guess what? She's a woman. She's always identified as a woman. She's a badass. I find more of my characteristics every single day to be like her. It makes me happy. I want to carry her with me. Every day. She accepts me for who I am. Because she goes, what's wrong with that? So why can't everyone else just go, what's wrong with that? Focus on why I haven't taken down my Christmas decorations. Not who I am. Because it's the current process of fucking Merchant of Venice bullshit. Trans people are the Shiloh. Right now. A lot of people are the Shiloh. And if you don't know what the Merchant of Venice is, and you don't know who Shiloh is, it's someone that has red blood just like you, and he cried out, my blood's same as yours, pretty much. And they took his pound of flesh anyway. If someone who doesn't agree with me right now is still watching, how would you feel if somebody thought you were a disease? Really sit in it. And then get mad. But in a good way. Motivated. It sucks. So anytime anyone says that to me or whatever, I smile. Because my grandmother always told me, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. And that sticks with me. That's why I say it in all of my videos. Because she said it to me and still says it to me. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. So if anyone ever judges me or doesn't care for who I am or whatever, I still know who I am. I'm good at what I do. I'm good, future person. I'm good. You won't be seeing me a lot. This could be 2 years in the future, 3 years in the future, 4 years in the future, 1 day in the future. You won't be seeing me a lot. Because I'm one of the good ones. It's like nowadays people don't want to admit who they are because there's so many fake people taking so much time into creating a story and fabricate who they are. I present myself raw, in the flesh, with all my makeup, everything else, and fucking my hair. I wear this because it makes me feel who I am. But I don't hate who I am without it, or without my makeup. But imagine for someone who's really just starting out, and I've had horrible things said to me. Truly! Horrible things. But they don't deserve the time of day. And neither the ones that have been said to you, future person. Neither the ones that have been said to you. Because the intention was hate. That's what the intention was. So if the intention for a company is to just look good, don't do it. Is my opinion. If you have a character arc for a trans person, do it. If you don't. Because that's not progress at all. That's not saying, yeah, fuck you, J.K. Rowling is a trans person and you're property now. It's not about that. Like, it's not about that. Because there's no intention, really. There's no real good intention. It's just kind of bad, confused, we should do this for PR bullshit intention. You know? So, to all the Dead Space fans, and to all the Harry Potter fans, have a drink with me. Because those are some good games. And those are some mighty fine movies. Oh yeah, baby. So, my advice to you, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. So do some smiling, baby. I'm gonna see you next time in chat time.
I don't know what's gonna kill